One of the best or most well-known Ridgway transplants came from farther away than anyone else in this town, and this afternoon he came bearing gifts. We thank him.
Yeah, we do thank him. His name is Dr. Udarbe, and he set up a family practice here a few decades ago. But 5 years ago, he decided that he wanted to try something new and serve the borough of Ridgway as mayor.
Welcome to Ridgway, Lily of the Valley.
Dr. Udarbe wouldn't start an interview without first welcoming our viewers to Ridgway. This formality is part of his Filipino heritage.
Ridgway is just like my hometown in the Philippines. That the first time I came over to take a good look at this, I developed a love of this little town. So I decided to move my family here.
This was more than 30 years ago, and Dr. Udarbe says he was not welcomed with open arms.
Getting into a purely Caucasian area, being a foreigner, it was not quite an easy one.
But his spirit never broke. He opened up a family practice and developed a long list of patients. Soon, people forgot he didn't come from here.
When you persevere and do good things, they like you. People here are very friendly.
Dr. Udarbe has spent the better part of the past 2 decades restoring Ridgway to its former glory. He purchased 3 buildings that were in danger of being demolished and renovated them, including his Udarbe complex, where he still sees patients.
I consider this a jewel. A diamond in the rough, I should say. I call it diamond in the rough. It's a beautiful building.
He also bought the historic Masonic Temple.
I get an eye at this building really from the very beginning. I've been chasing this for a long time.
He tried to buy it at auction 10 years ago. He was the only bidder offering $50,000, but the owner wouldn't let it go for less than $350 grand. 2 years later, it went up for sheriff's sale.
It went up to more than just 1,500. So I was lucky to wait patiently.
He plans to convert it into office space and a museum to highlight Ridgway's rich cultural past. And he vows to work hard for the town that he loves till the very end.
I will stay here forever.
And Dr. Udarbe really genuinely cares about the people and this town. He says the buildings that he has saved from the wrecking ball will be his legacy, and he says he has no plans to buy anything else just yet.
We are so happy to be here because there's so many wonderful people. You saw some of them. Now, Jen's going to tell you that she dug up this old high school jacket and just found it for this.
Check it out.
We have on better information from her family that she actually wears this a lot. She goes back to those high school days, and I'm just
a little small.
but I'm impressed that it comes close to fitting you. So you were an Elker that graduated when?
Class of '87, proud member of the class of '87. I think we had just over 100 students graduate in 1987.
Pretty amazing. And
yeah.
you know, Ridgway is famous as the hometown of the Queen of 6 News. It's also famous for its floods.